truly blessed and grateful.
We'll talk about the race.
Breaking news. If it bleeds, it leads. In your news today.
You are now tuned in to Dirty Laundry Media.
Stand by.
What's going on, Dirty Laundry family? This is Bill Money, and I'm in the building. It's late. It's about 2 in the morning, Thursday night, Friday morning, and I just got some bad news. God damn it. Sha'Carri Richardson apparently tested positive for marijuana, and it looks like she may be out of the Tokyo Olympics, which we were all looking forward to her dominating the 100-meter dash. This is horrible. Sha'Carri Richardson, she came on my radar last year. She did about a year at LSU, and I just dropped a video about her, guys. I'll post the link. She did about a year at LSU before turning pro. I mean, she was tearing the track up, Just a few weeks ago at the Olympic trials, she showed up and showed out, made the team in the 100-meter dash, and we were all looking forward to her showdown with Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce of Jamaica. The stage was set for an epic showdown in the 100-meter dash, and Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce is a beast, but I believe Sha'Carri Richardson was definitely up to task. But it looks like she might be out due to testing positive for marijuana use. The range is from 1 to 3 months. If she's suspended for only a month, the ban would end in time for her to potentially run as one is set for August 5th. So if she's out of the 100-meter open, potentially she can make the 4x1. And if she makes the 4x1, I know we're going to get the gold medal. But she was definitely the favorite to challenge for gold in the 100 meters. She won the Olympic trials in a time of 10.86 seconds, and that was back on June 19th. But it looks like that time is going to be disqualified, or at least provisionally, I guess until everything is made final. But her personal best time of 10.73 is the second fastest time in the world this year. And if she does miss the team, I think the 4th place finisher, Jenna Prandini, would replace Richardson on the jury, because 1 week prior to the Olympic trials, she lost her biological mom. So that had to be something that took her pretty low. I don't know the relationship with her and her mom. But man, anytime you lose your mom, that has to, hit you pretty hard. But yeah, that's what it's looking like right now. If there's any developments, I'll definitely come back with an update. But a couple of things I did want to mention in regards to Sha'Carri Richardson being potentially disqualified from participating in the Olympics was the political aspect that has been injected into the games. And this was sometime back in May when it was made known that the Tokyo Olympics would ban any form of political protest during the games, certain periods and certain places. It would not be tolerated, and anybody participating would be immediately banned from the Olympic Games. So there was a tweet posted by My Mixtapes back on May 5th, basically announcing the ban on Black Lives Matter apparel at the games. And they also stated that they would permanently ban any player kneeling during an anthem playing. And Sha'Carri Richardson retweeted that tweet, and she quoted, "Let me make the team and I will represent my people." So I'm assuming that she is a supporter of the Black Lives Matter movement. And this is subsequent to her making it known that she has a girlfriend after the trials or during the trials. In one of the interviews, they were asking her about her hair color, and she remarked that her girlfriend had helped her select the hair color. When she said it, I didn't even pay it any mind, because I know women refer to their lady friends or women friends as girlfriends, and it's, a lot of times it's platonic. But as I checked her Wikipedia page, there was a mention that she was in a same-sex relationship. So when I saw the tweet, which was again posted back in May, it all made sense. So that will probably be something, that unfortunately would be used against her, being that the mood at the Tokyo Olympics is pretty much against it. Permissible. So what did they say? They say athletes at the Tokyo Olympics will be prohibited from wearing Black Lives Matter apparel at games and ceremonies this summer, as officials have confirmed the ban on protest and political messages. The International Olympic Committee revealed its broad policy on no demonstrations on the field of play, during official ceremonies, and at the podium. So yeah, they also reported that officials have at some parts of the games, such as at press conferences, during interviews, and at team meetings. However, engaging in BLM branded messaging outside of these areas is grounds for punishment. So again, that might be something that might work against her, unfortunately, knowing her political stance in that regard. And again, this is also on the heels of Olympic hammer thrower Gwen Berry receiving backlash after she turns away from the U.S. flag during the national anthem. And that also happened at the Olympic trials. And Gwen Berry, who also was known to protest at the 2019 Pan American Games, she was unapologetic in her stance in her protest against the national anthem. Toward the end of the national anthem, she put a black t-shirt with the words "activist athlete" on her head, and it struck a stark image. I'll post a picture, as the number one and number two on the podium stood facing the flag with their hands over their hearts, and Miss Berry stood turned away with her hand on her hips and a look on her face like she was over it. So again, this is something that is probably going to inject some tension, some tense moments. We may see some people get kicked out the games if they persist in protesting. But hey, activism is a dirty sport, and if your boots on the ground and you're making political stances which may offend some people, which may offend officials, then be prepared for the backlash. Sometimes you have to sacrifice personal gain for the causes that mean the most to you. But again, it's a hell of a blow. But we'll keep watching, and hopefully, Sha'Carri Richardson will see some daylight. She's young. She's only 21. So she has the time to make at least 2 more Olympic teams. I know the comparisons to FloJo abound, but the only difference is Sha'Carri Richardson is 21 as she rises to prominence, especially for the loss of her biological mom. And hopefully she'll see her way through this situation. It's just a setback for a greater comeback. But again, Sha'Carri Richardson has tested positive for marijuana, and her participation in the Tokyo Olympic Games is pretty much up in the air at this point. Hop down in the comment section, let me know what you think. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and share this video. This is Bill Money signing off for Dirty Laundry Media. I'll see you on the other side.